What's quack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode of How Much. So we've got 4 players to look at here, and we're going to look at each of them for slightly different reasons. So as you can see, the first player is going to be one to watch Berahino. Now on both Xbox and PlayStation, you can pick him up for just under 20,000 coins, which is roughly where he hovers constantly. Now the reason I believe he's a good buy is because the manager is constantly talking about his improvement within training and how he's much better than he first expected. In the last few games, he's made a few substitute appearances, but it's got to be only a matter of time before he's starting. If we have him in our club for the first game that he starts, the hype is going to push the price up alone, let alone a strong performance raising his price through the roof. And because he's so low as it is, we really can't lose any coins either with this investment. Right, guys, so the second player we're going to look at is going to be Czech. Now, the reason we're going to look at him is not because he's a great investment and I see his price going through the roof. It's because if one of these big players that everyone expects to win Player of the Month wins it, so for example Lukaku or Kane, then the high-rated squad you need, he's going to be absolutely fantastic. He's 88 rated and he'll slide into almost any BPL required squad builder challenge. Now, the reason I like him is because he's only 11,000 coins. This is where he hovers. He very rarely dips below this, so it's a risk-free investment only a couple of days before the Player of the Month. If he doesn't come up and he's not needed, or McCauley wins it like I expect, then you're not going to lose anything. Just list him for a couple of hundred coins higher to make back the tax, and then your risk-free investment. If any of the other big squad builder challenges also get released anytime soon, you've got an 88 rated card for 11,000 coins. It's only going to be useful for so many different things. It covers so many different angles that this card is brilliant at the moment if you're not too sure on investments and you're looking for something easy to pick up. If you're on PlayStation as well, he's currently going for about 13,000 coins. So the market's a little bit more expensive there anyway. So 2 great options on both consoles. Right, guys, so the next player we're going to look at is going to be newly upgraded Socrates. Now, his upgraded card is an 85 rated. Now, the reason I believe, again, that this could be a good investment is because it covers multiple angles. Firstly, you're paying under 4,000 coins for an 85 rated card. If you're on PlayStation, you're paying about 500 more, so about 4,400 coins. Now, these cards always carry weight when Squad Builder challenges are released. So with Socrates, we've got any potential Team of the Week challenges or anything similar to Footmas that I mentioned I could see happening sometime soon. But on top of that, if the Bundesliga SBC gets released, then his card is going to rocket in price because Dortmund are going to require at least a decent rated team, and he's going to be a staple for it. Either way, even if we see no Squad Builder challenges released, 4,000 coins for an 85 rated Socrates, one of the best budget defenders in the Bundesliga, I can't see him dropping. I can only see him rising either way. Right, guys, so the final player we're going to look at in this episode is going to be Guiders, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right again. He's the newly transferred striker to PSG, and we're going to be looking at his one-to-watch card. Now, if any of you follow my Twitter, I tweeted out before the last PSG match that I could see him starting, and at the price of about 18,000 coins that it was a good buy. He did start, his price rocketed to about 35,000 coins, and everyone who picked him up and sold on hype doubled their money with literally no risk. Now, the same thing is going to happen here. We can pick him up. It's a little bit more expensive. It's 21,000 coins on Xbox or about 25,000 coins on PlayStation. Now, if we look at PSG's upcoming fixtures, midweek, they're playing in the Champions League, and I think they got Barcelona. Then on the weekend, they're playing the exact same team that Marseille played today, bottom of the league. So if he's not going to start that game again, he's never going to start. Cavani's going to be playing midweek, so that gives this guy a good chance of starting as the striker position, if not, out on the wing again like he did on the weekend. The hype alone is going to raise his price. You don't need him to have a good game. And even if he doesn't start, his price can't get much lower than 20,000 coins for a new one-to-watch card. So guys, if you're still enjoying this series and you're finding all the tips useful and the investment advice is working for you, if you could drop a like, leave a comment with any questions, and subscribe if you're new, that'd be incredible. If we could aim for 50 likes on this video, then that would be absolutely amazing as well. As I mentioned before, I do have a Twitter and I do tweet out, and I'm getting more and more frequent with it as well. Trading advice, investment tips, whenever I see them available on the market. So I'll leave that in the description and make sure you follow me there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.